who grew up like a princess. She loves to dance through the streets. People call her fearless as she wandered through town, and her pink dress turns grey, just as they told her they'll always betray. Sophia's just a girl who grew up in a cruel world. Her mother and father are working for a loan. She stopped by the ropes of her family's heritage, and one day they'll crown her and she'll be the princess. But she doesn't want this kingdom to fall down again, so she took her old dirty clothes and ran. Stops at a lake by the mountain and looks at the reflection. Maybe she's just always been this much of a mess. She's a mess. She's a mess. Sophia stays up late at night, kept awake by brain and mind. Shoes, the makeup, the hair, the necklace, they couldn't ever hide or to confess. So she'll turn around to walk back into the castle. Hardwood and bridge, and the moment the door falls down behind her, she knows she'll never get out, 'cause she is the princess and she wants them to be proud. And she doesn't want this kingdom to fall down again, so she took her old dirty clothes and ran. Stops at a lake by the mountain and looks at the reflection. Maybe she's just always been this much of a mess. She's a mess. She's a mess. Every morning she wakes up and walks down the staircase, praying this day to see her mother's face. Her hands fearful holding on as she walks down. Her heart's full of hope and her head is such a mess. She's a mess. Oh, oh. She's a mess, mess, mess. She's a mess. Oh, 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 oh. And she doesn't want this kingdom to fall down again, so she took her old dirty clothes and ran. Stops at a lake by the mountain and looks at the reflection. Maybe she's just always been this much of a mess. She's a mess. She's a mess. She's a mess, mess, mess. She's a mess.